A good lawyer, as she was portrayed to be on the show, always understands both sides of an argument. You understand not only the position that you're taking and what you want to argue, but you also ask yourself, what will my opponent say to defend their position, the position that you're opposed to? If I was arguing that position, how would I do it? What would I say? You should be able to do this. If you're going to be a lawyer, and I'm being tongue in cheek here, but I actually mean this seriously for all of you, that anytime you're going to argue strongly for one position, you should ask yourself, what is the opposing position's argument? What would I say if I had to make that argument? This requires you to put yourself in the other person's shoes. It requires you to be very logical and very objective and remove your feelings from the situation. Because if you can build a really strong argument opposing your own argument, then you'll be able to attack and defend against anything that will get thrown at you based on your real argument, because you have already prepared yourself to deal with it because you thought about it ahead of time. You understand? This is what a good lawyer does. So if you're a trial lawyer and you're defending your client from a murder charge, what you do is you get all the information that you can gather, and then you ask yourself, if I was the prosecutor trying to put my client in jail, what case would I make to put this guy in jail that I'm about to defend? You would think out the entire case the prosecution would make, and then you prepare to knock down every single point that the prosecution might have so that they can't use it against you. So nothing should surprise you by the time you get in the courthouse. You follow what I'm saying? This is what good lawyers do. So unless absolutely necessary, you want to stay away from the legal system completely, because the other side, they're arguing on something that you can't even, for the most part, get it worded in edgewise. If you don't have financial resources, you might not have a good lawyer, and the prosecutor might be a better lawyer than your cheap lawyer, and now you're in a bad situation. So being able to break things down logically and objectively makes it easier for you to argue any side of a conversation. This is a requirement when you want to be a lawyer. Moving on to point number 6. And actually, one more thing on point number 5. The reason why I say you want to stay out of the legal system is there are a lot of lawyers out there who you might end up hiring who are not that great under pressure. Again, if you find one that is not you find one based on budget, a cheap lawyer or some public defender, and public defenders are actually not bad lawyers. They get a lot of experience from all the cases that they had to handle.